What is up, DramaAlert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. Now, today's story is about Angry Grandpa. Angry Grandpa is a YouTube channel with over 2 million subscribers. It's like a reality television show. It's similar to McJuggernauts. It's not real. It's stage comedy. Well, today, a video got uploaded to the internet by a gentleman by the name of Dylan is for the win, titled Angry Grandpa is Fake, saying that he knows Angry Grandpa and that he knows it's fake and he's going to expose all this stuff. So we got in contact with the show creator and Angry Grandpa's son, known as Mike Green, and we have him here to tell the story about Dylan. So who is this Dylan guy and what is this all about?
Well, I didn't actually know about this guy Dylan until, back in August of 2015.
Okay.
But as I learned through Dad explaining it to me, anytime that Dad would have like a troll or somebody coming to like threaten him, like people making videos saying, I'm going to kill Angry Grandpa, I'm coming to your house, I know where you live. This guy Dylan convinced my dad that he could take care of these people and make them go away and leave us alone. And it became so that he was reliant on this kid. That
okay.
anytime something would happen and somebody would make a video about us, Dad would go right to him. And I would tell Dad that there are recourses that we can take through YouTube and such, or law enforcement if we need to approach, these people about these situations.
So this Dylan guy is like a crazy fan. Like he's a huge fan of the show, and he befriends Grandpa and convinces him that he's going to be his online bodyguard.
Exactly.
Now, how does Dylan end up like being at your house and being in videos? How does that happen?
So back in August, he writes me, and apparently he had been trying to get in touch with my dad for a few months. He couldn't get him on phone or anything. He said he couldn't get him on Facebook, but I had to take my dad's Facebook away from him back in August. And
when you say my dad, you're talking about Angry Grandpa, right?
Angry Grandpa.
Okay.
I took his Facebook from him because he was writing these people, I need so-and-so troll because they're scaring me, I'm like, you can't do this, and I hate being the guy who slaps cuffs on somebody, but I had to take his Facebook,
Okay.
It, was, really becoming a problem. And so we couldn't get in touch with him anymore, and he took that as a sign that Dad is done talking to him, and he used him for however long he did, and now he's going to release phone calls and Skype conversations and screenshots and all this stuff that he saved about my dad over time, unless we apologize and give him a shout out on the videos.
So what happens? So you got this crazy stalker fan who, says he's going to protect Grandpa. Grandpa believes him because Grandpa doesn't really know the internet really that well or understand it, right? Befriends him. But then you take over the Facebook so they can't talk to each other anymore. And Crazy Fan decides, okay, I'm going to blackmail them unless they give me a shout out. So did you guys give him a shout out?
Yeah, if you watch my vlog, it's called Prank Day 2015. It was uploaded August 10th. The first minute of the video, I say, I don't give a shout out because I can't do shout outs on video, but I did say, our friend Dylan can't get in touch with Angry Grandpa because Dad, I wasn't going to do it. But I talked to Dad, and Dad was afraid. Oh, my God, you can't, I don't know what he's going to do, and I'm scared of him, so please just listen to him. So, I went ahead and did it, and through that, we forged, I would say, a fake friendship.
Okay.
It obviously wasn't a real friendship because it was based off of extortion.
Yeah, you were being blackmailed by a crazy fan. So,
right.
So that happens. Then what happens next? How does this guy end up, at your house and in videos?
He writes Dad, and he tells him... it was basically, hey, we're all cool now. I'd like to come over. And I told Dad, this is stupid. The guy's extorting us. But then if we said no, he was going to, put all this stuff out. So we let him come over. We think the way Dad saw it, if he let him come to the house, it would be over. He would feel part of the family, I guess.
And he would stop stalking.
Exactly.
Okay.
Which only made it worse because now he knows where we live. He's got our addresses. It's the worst.
So he's in a few videos, and what happens? The communication between him and Angry Grandpa stops, so then he starts blackmailing again? Is that what happens?
Well, that's what he says what happened is he got somebody sent him a message that said my dad called his girlfriend. He has this Asian girlfriend, and that dad called her, quote, a chink, which is not a word that we use. First of all, we're not racist people,
And that's his girlfriend, right? Like, is Angry Grandpa really dating a 30-year-old girl?
He was back when Dylan came down. I think she's 34 or 33 or 34, but yeah, he was dating her.
That's hilarious. Okay, so he apparently recorded a bunch of calls, and he has a bunch of proof that your videos are fake or not real or whatever, which is crazy to me because like everyone, that's an adult should know that, right? Like you guys put on a really entertaining show, and I mean if that stuff was real, like the police would be involved, right? Because it gets pretty hairy over there, right? So, today we contacted him, and we asked him if he wanted to come on the show. And we told him that you were coming on the show, and he deleted the video. So I think he's kind of afraid that all this is coming out. Now, does Angry Grandpa have anything to say about this guy, Dylan?
I think he's scared of the guy. It's sad, my dad is over 65 years old, and we had to go to the hospital earlier this week because he was having chest pains over it, and
over this?
Because he's so afraid that this guy is, we don't know, what he's edited, what he has, what's true, what's, and it scares him that he's going to lose, because the subscribers mean more to Dad than anything, and that's the legitimate truth. And he feels like if he loses this, he's got nothing left. This is all he has, because before we did videos, dude, we were just trailer trash, And now we've got this 2 million subscribers, and he's so afraid that he's going to lose it because this guy is stressing him to the max that he almost had a heart attack from it.
You know what? That's really good that you've created this entertaining show on YouTube, and you've been able to move. Well, are you guys still in the trailer or park, or did you move out?
Back in July, I bought my dad a house in cash.
That is awesome.
It's I might be getting a little choked up here because I'm thinking about it. It's just, my dad means everything to me.
Yeah. This is fucked up. This crazy stalker dude is fucked up.
I hate seeing my dad come to me because it makes him feel like he's not a man, that he's scared of a 20-year-old guy in Canada,
Have you guys thought about going to the police with any of this?
Yeah, it pisses me off, dude. That's why I'm getting choked up, because it pisses me off, because I feel like there's nothing we can do because we don't know where this guy lives. He's just like he's a shadow, and it pisses me off that there's nothing that we can do about some guy trying to extort a 65-year-old man into the grave. Is
Grandpa around? I think maybe my fans would want to hear something from him.
Absolutely. I don't know if you have to edit this part out, but we have to call him ourselves because he doesn't have Skype.
Oh, okay. So we have Angry Grandpa on the line. Angry Grandpa, who is this Dylan guy? And basically, is it true that this guy has been harassing you and trying to blackmail you?
I met Dylan several years ago. I had a troll that was on me real bad. And they were threatening me with AK-47s. They were telling me I needed to die. And Dylan came and said he was my friend, and he started attacking them because they were attacking me. And he and I got like a friendship. And we talked every now and then, and I thought we got along good. And then a few months ago, he said, "Hey, listen, can my girlfriend and I we want to come to Charleston and visit you?" And I'm like, I really don't know, but. So anyway, I thought he said, "But you don't understand. I'm coming." So I said, "Okay, that's fine." So he came to Charleston. I let him stay with me. I fed him. Whatever. I didn't charge him one dime. He stayed about 4 or 5 days. And
now just basically because you stopped talking to him, he's trying to blackmail you. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, he would call me from some number in Canada, and I'd be busy, or I was at the doctor's, or I was tied up with. I got a grandchild that has some health problems,
Okay.
and I'd be at the doctor's with him, or I'd be doing something with him, and he would call, and I can't talk. And then he got to the point he was calling 4, 5, 6 times a day. And I said, I just can't do this. And so next thing I know, I get told that unless I talk to him and give him an apology, then he's going to do this, he's going to do that. I'm going, damn, man, I ain't done nothing but be your friend.
Right, right.
And he's like, well, I'm telling you now, I'm coming after you. You're coming down. And that's when I got in touch with Mike and told him what was going on.
I mean, this is absolutely crazy. This is crazy stuff, and I've seen, Facebook logs and chat logs that you guys sent me of this guy threatening. It's good that you guys came forward and finally just told people what was going on, but to have this, stalker fan sitting here blackmailing you, I mean, this had to have been horrible for you guys for the last couple months. Now, Mike told me that, it got so bad that you were getting chest pains and actually had to go to the hospital.
Yeah. Really, I'm sorry. I don't mean to cry, but I just get so tired of this.
Well,
I have a half a heart, okay? And I used to be in a wheelchair. I was on a breathing machine. And all of a sudden, after Michael started filming me the way I acted and the way I got mad, and the youngins took me to their lives, and I got better. But then I used to talk to my fans on Facebook. I can't no more because I don't know who to trust, who not to trust. And it's hard living like this.
Well, I have some good news for you. When Dylan found out that we were doing this interview, he took his threatening blackmail video down, and he also deleted his Twitter. With you guys coming forward on DramaAlert, this is done from this Dylan guy. This Dylan dude went back into hiding. And I'm really glad that you guys came forward. And I think this should set an example for other YouTubers that might be in a similar situation where you're being blackmailed or someone's trying to ruin your career or threatening you unless you promote them or unless you hang out with them. Just come clean. Tell everybody what's going on. And don't be harassed by people out there like that. I'm sorry you had to go through this, Angry Grandpa.
Well, it happens so much, And trust me, I don't mean to cry. I swear I don't. It's gotten to be that bad now.
One thing I know about the DramaAlert fans is the DramaAlert fans want justice always. I love my fans for that. Guys, please, if you enjoyed this interview, please slap a like on it. Let everyone know what's really going on here. DramaAlert Nation now over 1,035,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Thank you. I really appreciate this.
And don't cry, Dad. You're going to make me cry.
This guy's gone. He's seriously gone. He deleted his Twitter. Like the harassment has ended. Thank God.
I told Dad, I was like, you know what, Dad? Once he went to the hospital for those chest pains, I was like, I don't care if we lose every subscriber. I don't want my dad to die over some fucking asshole, So that's where I washed my hands of it.
Dude, I'd be willing to bet that my fans find who this guy is, and now he's dealing with the harassment.